Alright, in this video, I want to talk about um, what some empaths call the normies. Basically, it's the normal people that aren't narcissists, aren't psychopaths, aren't sociopaths, aren't empaths, aren't starseeds. They're like in the middle, totally unfazed by the spiritual war or dynamic, totally oblivious, uh, only targeted by uh, narcissists as last resort. Last resort, they'll target a normie. But I just wanted to make this video because it's like, because I feel like I'm done with the normies, because it depresses me to be around them, because they've never been targeted, and I find myself being jealous of them not being targeted their whole lives. And then I find myself wanting to be a part of them, like fit in with the normies, but I can't. No matter what I do, I can't fit in with the normies. I can barely fit in with the empaths, barely, unless it's a star seed. I can fit in with one-on-one star seed. That's it. But anyways, I've just been kind of like, I'm just kind of done with the normies. You know, it just depresses me to be around them. Yeah, I mean, it's just a waste of energy, and it kind of exhausts me to be around anyways, and I need to save my energy for other things and a new route in life. And I just don't want to be depressed anymore as much as I have been, you know, because, like, I don't know. And I feel like not hanging out with them anymore is a good move by me. Everyone says no contact from the narcissist or the psychopath. Yes. But does anybody say no contact from the normies? I'm starting to say yes now, you know, because they don't get it. They don't get me. They don't get the war going on, the targeting, you know, the hoovering. They don't get all that shit I'm going through every day. You know, they don't get it. So it's just pointless to just be around them and be just miserable and depressed because they don't get it. You know, they don't get me, or I don't know. I just find myself wanting to be like them. You know, I want to be them because they're living their lives oblivious to all this bullshit of being targeted, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like a better life to be a normie, if I'm honest. So, but anyways, I really wanted to make this video because it's been long overdue, you know, just like, why are these people totally unfazed by the whole damn war that I've been up against with these other entities my whole damn life? And while I'm up against these entities that are targeting me, there's these oblivious people, the normies, you know, just, I'm like, fuck, I want to be like them, you know? Why can't I be like a normie, you know? Because their life does seem easier. It does seem easier to be a normie. And I find myself wanting to be a normie all the time, you know? I think that I've wanted to be a normie my whole damn life. But I just couldn't, you know, no matter what I did, because I'm just designed different, like an INFJ, Starseed, whatever I am. So damn different than the normies that I can't even close that gap. You know what I'm saying? To even become close to a normie. And, you know, I don't know. But it's just frustrating. I guess they're just frustrating to me, you know. So I'm gonna try to not hang out with them anymore, you know. Because Lord knows I've tried to hang out with them, you know, the normies, most of my life, but they don't get my struggles with these psychopaths, and you know, uh, hunting me down, tracking me, trying to find me. They don't get that shit, you know. So it's just frustrating to be around, and I just want to make a video about it because I think I'm done. I'm done hanging out with them altogether. Yes, they're not a narcissist. Yes, that all that stuff, but still, it's frustrating. So I just gotta find my own kind, as long as it takes, you know. Every once in a while, I run into a starseed. Every once in a while, or an empath. But I run into starseeds, the most rare. Starseeds are the most rare, but I have run into them, so not totally a loner, but it is kind of lonely being a starseed on the planet, for sure. Nobody gets you, or even INFJ starseed. Nobody understands you. I don't care how long you try to explain yourself to people of who you are, what you stand for. They don't get you. So it's just frustrating, and it's just a waste of energy. So anyways, I guess that's all I wanted to say on this video. If you're a normie, you're probably not even watching this video anyways, but it's nothing against you guys. I've always wanted to be a normie. I'm serious. I've always wanted to be a normal, one of the normies, the ones that are just oblivious to the fucking targeting of me. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole spiritual warfare. That's what I'm trying to say. The ones that are totally oblivious to spiritual warfare, you know, they just live their lives just like totally oblivious, and that seems awesome to me. And they don't seem, and it's rare that they're targeted, you know. They're only targeted as last resort, like I said. And I've heard self-aware narcissists say that. It's just like they target a normie, but very rarely. Very rarely, like last resort. So the normies literally are totally oblivious to being targeted by a psychopath and what that's like, and you know, they're totally clueless to what's going on. It's true, because they're left alone. They're left alone mostly. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say for this video. Glad I got that off my chest. It's been bugging me, you know, because the normal people just, they don't get me. And I've tried to explain what I went through, you know, being a scapegoat child, and you know, they don't get it at all. So they can't fathom that kind of ruthlessness and evil exists towards one kid. You know, they can't fathom that kind of evil exists, but it does exist. So anyways, and another thing I concluded is I'm pretty damn sure, and I'm pretty damn sure that the only thing out there and that can heal someone that's been scapegoated is God. in all of his various methods. You know what I'm saying? And God has many methods to heal. If you're trying to heal just off of human means, oops. If you're just trying to heal just off of human help, you won't make it very far. You need the higher power. And even I admit that I need the higher power. I need someone that's been scapegoated more than me, longer than me, more severe than me. And the only person I can think of that I know of that's on record is Jesus. That's it. That's the only one I know of. And I know I have my issues with Jesus. I've always had my issues with Jesus, but because of how much shit was allowed to happen to me and